Hello, everybody. Good morning, technically afternoon, and welcome to this week's Ask Me Anything. I am Teresa, the marketing and social media manager for Detour, which is the company, and we make the Cyrcle Phone. I will get started in about 5 minutes. I want to make sure everybody has time to click in, just in case they're running a little bit behind in life. Today, the Ask Me Anything content is going to be just a little different than normal weeks, meaning the last several. So make sure, if you would, invite whomever you think might think around a smartphone is intriguing, interesting, something that they have never seen before. And I hope, invite your friends, show it to them later. And I'd love to have them here live so that they can engage, since hopefully they'll be new, ask me anything, and hear some of the exciting updates that I have for everybody. More on that later. Like I said, I'll get started in about minutes. So let's say 12:15. I might start a little bit earlier. Feels like a long time, but please stay tuned. And I have great news, exciting things, and questions answered for all of you. Stay safe in the next 5 minutes, and I will see you very soon. Hello, everybody. Those of you who were here right at the beginning, welcome back. If you tuned in since I made my initial welcome to this week's Ask Me Anything. So I am Teresa Micheletti, the marketing and social media manager for Detour, and we make the Cyrcle Phone. So I'm really excited to share some new things with you all. First and foremost, those of you who are here live get to be the first to hear the news because we're particularly glad that you're here. Oh no, pardon. Silence all cell phones as if we are at the theater. Obviously you have to, but I do. So yes, we're glad to share things. Here on these Ask Me Anythings is where the grand news, any new updates, etc., will be shared first, generally. So if you can make it, this is where to be, when to be, every Thursday at noon. I have said previously, if there is a specific other time, day of the week, or actual time that would be better for you, I mean, you, the person who is watching after the fact, or even if you're here right now live, let me know what that time is, because I'm doing sporadic, impromptu, Ask Me Anything, other videos like unboxing and whatnot. So I would love to be able to reach more people in live format. So those who work a 9-to-5 or whatnot can still get direct communication and their questions answered. For questions, if you have any, please put them in the comments. It will be monitoring the and answering the questions. So whether it's a question about the Cyrcle Phone specifically, or hang on. Do y'all want to see the Cyrcle Phone? I'm going to see its pretty screen. I'm just going to go with yes. So, well, that's good too. We can go to Instagram. Great. The phone will drive that later. Excuse, I have it plugged in right now. Well, I plugged it in last night. The charging cord is not plugged into the wall. Those things happen. So it is charging right now, so just please ignore the cord. Great. Okay. Put your comments in, or your questions, comments, in the comment section, and let's get started. So a couple things I want to clarify, confirm, whatnot, that while I've been out and about in the world doing Meet the Cyrcle events, so you can meet me very safe distance and hold the phone and try the Cyrcle Phone out for yourself later. Yes, I've been getting a number of kind of the same questions. I want to clarify a few things right here. Pardon. All right, so let me get the phone brought out and set up. I'm trying a new way of displaying it. It worked well in testing stages, so we'll see if it works live. All right, there we are. I have like a little microphone. All right. This way. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the Cyrcle Phone. Sorry, it's a little clunky this week. I slept in just one too many sneezes. Okay, here are beautiful phone like this. How is everybody's day going? While I muddle around just a little bit. Comments. Genuinely, I do care. I genuinely want to know how your day is right now. If you're watching this after the fact, same thing. I still want to know what it is. Here at Detour, we care about people. I'm just going to set this down. That is, you can find it on our website, People Over Product Over Profit. And Christy here, our CEO, who is, as far as we can find and figure, the only woman CEO of a smartphone company in the world, which happens to be around. So she meets and follows through on people over profit. So please bear that in mind as we head toward the days. I feel like this year especially been kind of a reprioritizing shopping local, shopping small, being more mindful of who you're supporting, big business or the little guys. So keep that in mind. Maybe consider a Cyrcle Phone or donation to our Kickstarter in the name of somebody. That might be a neat holiday gift. Also, when our Kickstarter occurs, it doesn't, of course, you should buy the Cyrcle Phone. Sign up for launch alerts on our website. However, you don't have to spend the full amount. If you're interested in this company and want to see version 3, which when I tell you you want to see version 3, I totally mean it. Yes, if you want to see version 3, $20, $50, $1 million, whatever. Yes, but you can certainly gift the gift of continuing the company forward so that we can really make the Cyrcle Phone everything it can be. So that is that. We should get to the phone. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, my window's in the way. Stand by. I'm going to just close that real quick. I put it up wrong. One moment. While I'm away, put in the comments a question or how your day is or anything you want to share with the world. Oh, puppies or kittens? I guess dogs or cats or birds or reptiles. Which do you prefer? Which do you have a pet of or want a pet? Okay, let me know. We love animals. I love animals. Let's share. Okay, there we are. My lighting's a little less beautiful, but that is not the important thing to see. So, I'm gonna get that as close as possible. All right. There we are. Can you see it? Is it close enough? Oh, there we go. I'm just all discombobulated today. Other than the light that's here that I will fix, is it close enough to see well enough for me to move around as such? Please let me know. Can get closer, but I think this is nice so that I can be a little further away and less awkward while I drive the phone. So let me know. Is this an all right forward, backward position? All right. Thank you so much. Amazing. Hello. Welcome to the show. I'm thrilled that you are here. Let me know if you have any questions. You joined a little bit later, obviously. Ask me anything. Put them in the comments. So let us get started. This that's just going to be annoying. That is right. Things happen. Yeah. All right. We adjust its brightness so that it show up. At any point you want it to pull the phone closer to the camera so you can see whatever we're looking at more closely. Let me know in the comments. Just anything to show off the phone. All right. Wrong way. So to adjust the brightness, hopefully this will fix the screen not displaying amazing on camera. So go to settings, and this lower bar, you can have up to 5 icons on it. I enjoy 4 just because they're a little more spaced out, but to each their own. It's your phone. You get to customize it, obviously. So go to settings, and we will scroll to display. There we are. Yeah, I'm going to scoot a little further. All right. Display brightness level. And nope, wrong way. Let's see. Okay. Let's try that brightness level. If you're all like, no, this doesn't work, we'll try it again. So, go home. Amazing. So, things I wish to, I'll just like peek in. Yeah. There, we'll screen a bit better. So things I want to clarify include the enclosure. So this our little bump is not final. Like this enclosure is a hard shell to protect the guts of the Cyrcle phone. So no, it would be like that. We have a marvelous young folk. I don't know why it's being so feisty today. Tried a different tripod. I've learned this is a bad choice, or not as helpful as the other. All right, but we have a lovely young folk working on designing and cleaning, improving this enclosure. So already progress has been made. Is this top line has been smoothed out, so it's just one lovely arc. Of course, the 13 megapixel selfie camera, the front-facing camera is also 13 megapixels. But so our 13 megapixel selfie camera is where it is currently, and then we've added, and this may not be precisely how it ends up in final form, but we've added on one side a little opening for the flash and another surprise feature, which we will cover in a different Ask Me Anything. But we have a neat feature that I don't think any other phones on the market have. I'll have to double check that, but I don't think they do. So there's that surprise, intrigue, and then on the other side, an additional opening for the speaker so that it is more clear of a sound. And the goal is that our speaker for like playing music, like a speakerphone, that microphone, or excuse me, that speaker opening, the goal is that it will be on the side so that when you set your phone down, um, it's not sitting on the speaker, and so it muffles your sound and gets funky. Because that always frustrates me when I go to play something. I put my phone down and then it gets half as loud. Okay, so we have a question. Is a circle not less comfortable to hold than a square? Wonderful question. And to my opinion, and everybody thus far who has tried out the Circle Phone, it is more comfortable than a square or rectangle, for a few different reasons. So I'm gonna take this off and let me grab a couple of my boring phones, the rectangles, and we'll go through how and why the circle is the choice for this phone shape and why it's more comfortable in the hand. As well as to the eyes. If you look to nature, there are so many circular, things, up in a lake, all kinds of things. So the shape of a skull, based on studies that have been done, is more pleasing to the eye. So on the human eye. So if you see a sheet, or an image of a bunch of different shapes, your eyes naturally go first. So if you've most, if not all, of the social media platform profile pictures, they now display as circles. Hmm, they're catching on, but we were here first. So, it's a little with the cord, but that's also because I'm it awkwardly. So, as far as comfort and because it naturally like forms into it, that feels really nice. The weight and pressure is evenly distributed between your fingers, and you can't drop it. As far as your thumb and your pinky are on the widest part, so it's not going anywhere. And my pinky, or your little pinky, when the Circle Phone, I'm doing live meet and greets in Seattle later today. If you want city I should go, where should I bring my phone? But hold it. You don't need to put pinky under it at the bottom to keep it from slipping out of your hand. In comparison to that lovely natural feel, which you don't need any accessories for it not to fall. It's just in your hand. No additional costs. Compare that to a rectangle. Let me just clear out my notifications. Go away, everybody. All right. So compared to a rectangle, if you're holding it, you just relax a little bit. I'll put it in front of you. Like either your pinky or you relax a bit and it falls. It doesn't take hardly anything. Also, depending on your case or your phone, it's slippery. Yes, that's pretty. Yes, that's sleek. However, I dropped my phone more than I would like, which is why I invested in a case, but I had to pay for this case, makes the phone bulkier, and it's kind of slippery, or it can. So even if you have the back of the case, like a little pop socket or other type of hand attached, fantastic. You had to buy it. You had to spend more money, and again, it makes your phone a circle, in addition being more pleasing to the eye. Backwards. In addition to being more pleasing to the human eye, it's natural in the hand. That is why Christina chose a circle. And she designed it with people who have their hands in mind. Um, Herself and I, and most women, not always true, generally have smaller hands. And well, the phones of today also, because they're getting, I mean, they're little supercomputers. They're just getting bigger and bigger. And so like this other phone, and this is the like company phone. Very soon, however, it will be a Cyrcle phone. We just are doing another round of manufacturing. So at the moment, there's not enough for me to just keep moving. However, like this is it's uncomfortable a little bit for me. It puts strain on my thumb, if I'm not using my pinky trick, and furthermore, I've gone over it before, your pinky gets tired, at least mine does. So, um, there is that. Great question, thank you so much. If any of that was confusing, I hope not, or if you wanna dive deeper into any of that, let me know. So since it fits more comfortably hand naturally and you can't drop it, or you'd really have to be fixed and whatnot to have it fall out opposed to whipping. So there all right. So in addition, as far as since we're talking kind of features of the phone anyway, let's see. I just want this better. There! Hey, maybe that's the trick to hold it. Okay, as far as features are concerned, we have, like I mentioned, the 13 megapixel selfie camera and the 13 megapixel front-facing camera. That selfie camera is better than most, even of the large brands, well-known companies. I would have to double check their specs, but the camera that we chose is of better quality than is typically used as a selfie camera, and part of that is Chris really wants, and I do as well, but she's the designer, head of all of the tech aspects of it. She wants the phone to be as good as possible and really fill people's lot, like fill the needs of everybody's life and simplify things. So if you with the 13 camera, you really need to carry an additional camera. I mean, your period, and so especially in Corona times, not around people very closely. It's not like I'm meeting up with friends and can have one of them, you know, phone, walk away, take a picture from afar. I know I am taking like exclusively selfies. So the 13 megapixel camera comes particular and handy for these times as well as just there is that is satisfying one's life. We have 2 SIM cards. So, okay, neat. Like that's rando. Why? So that you do not need to have a company phone and a personal phone and juggle them and what have you, and deal with charging both of them and all of the logistics of just maintaining a phone. With 2 SIM card slots, which like I showed her right here, you only need the Cyrcle phone. Uh, yes, guys, your life. I'm really excited to have the Cyrcle phone, the next production round of it so that I can have one to keep. Because right now, this is my world, 3 different phones, and it's not my favorite, which is fine. 'Tis the way that this all goes, but I'm really looking to using the Cyrcle phone as my one and only phone. So, and as I start doing that, of course, I will be sharing a bit more and, really digging into the extended user experience. As far as experience goes, our 800 by 800 screen is glorious. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus a little bit better. Yeah, alright. Well, it doesn't go perfectly, on the camera, but it's so crystal clear, it's just beautiful. This rainbow flower, it's so wonderful. And this image will be pre-installed on every Cyrcle phone, so have to you don't have to source it. You can start with a script ready if you so choose. Okay. Um, just checking comments. Um, great. Nope. All right. Moving on. If you have a comment, concern, puppy versus dog, or I mean that's a question, but dog versus bird. What's and I ask these kind of not directly phone related questions because I want to get to know you. And learning about lives means that we can customize this phone since we are still in development. We can make it anything. We can have it do anything. I mean, like anything in the sense of what is possible. We have one precious young folk. I think they're 7. I don't really know. They were small, and they asked that the phone make them invisible. Uh, so we that is on the wish list of phone features. However, it'll be a while before we could possibly uh, um, offer that feature. But yeah, since we are in development, if there's something you want this phone to have or to do that your current phone doesn't, and you need an additional like extra smartwatch with an altimeter, anything like that, let us know. And how high of a priority it is for you, and if it's a make or break of you would buy the Cyrcle phone, it's got everything you want, or have other let us know. Okay, moving forward, got off on a little tangent. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Other ways that simplifies your life, and so not just simplifies but improves. Our Cyrcle phone has 2 head jacks, one on each side, pretty much where my thumb and pinky are, although that is subject to change. The location of the old. There are 2, one on either side. What does that mean? Why? Christina noticed that especially millennials and the younger generations were buying up headphone splitters at a much faster rate. There was a great increase in the number of headphones purchased worldwide. People want to share and connect with their friends. Was pre-corona. Please follow every safety regulation. Be cautious. Wear masks. That, but yeah, people want to connect. People, so instead of needing an extra thing of a headphone splitter, or a lower quality experience of, okay, I'll wear the left ear, you wear the right ear, which since it's all backwards, my left and right look wrong, but you don't sound quality when you only have one earbud. 2 headphone jacks. You don't need anything extra, and you can share your media to the best quality possible. It also of course, has Bluetooth, and so you can do the wireless, which is an even safer way to share your friends physically the same place, but not close, because safety first. Please put safety first. Fun, serendipitous result of having the 2 headphone jacks. If you measure a headphone cord, standard headphones, it's about 3 feet. If you measure the other and do some math, it makes it 6 feet between the two people listening, which is the recommended distance to corona, away from you, away from your lungs, and try and stop this terrible, terrible global pandemic and disease, because it's messing up with everybody's lives. So, yeah, you can bring your headphones and you're good. You share your music safely. Forward, two slots, two jacks, two charging ports. We have different USB. Oh boy. All right, I'm not going to name which ones they are specifically because I don't remember the technical terms. But we have, so either works for, hi Pete. Oh, hello. Welcome back. I have been working on our response to you, so just clarify, you're not forgotten. So, yeah, with two different ports for charging data transfer, you are ever, old and have forgotten your charger. Hey, anybody have a charger? You have twice the code that says, well, charging cord that works for you. Again, simplify and improve your life and your phone experience. That's what we are looking for. That's what we're going for. If there are others that you want this phone to have or to do, no. Of course, Pete, yes. Those of you who, sorry, I should bring things up, who are not on, just a quick shout out to Pete and a hello and a thank you. Okay, where next on the phone do you want to see? Is there an app you want me to look at? Let me know. And again, changing devices so that Christina has the device she needs for different testing. I have some apps installed on different prototypes, so I'll have the one that you need. And if we can probably find it together. We use, here, make it a little closer. So we use F-Droid as functionally our app store. It is all open source. So it's open source software designed, created by, obviously, in the sense that they just want to share. They want to lives with this app that they can create. So I think that's amazing. Since it is open source, we here at Detour believe in the right to repair. So, which hand with open source, you should be able to fix your phone as far as if the battery is getting old or a speaker blows out or whatnot. You can open the Cyrcle Phone's enclosure and change out that part. You can get the guts. And while yet, okay, since you can get in and fix it, you won't need to buy another Cyrcle Phone. But that's right, as far as we believe people over product profit. Of course, we need the money as a necessary business format. However, the difference between can you fix your phone, because phone is an expense, and especially in the current economic times, I don't love surprise expenses. So you can fix your phone, and we, as well as you can and should be really fun, design your own enclosure. So whatever you want this case to be, make it happen. This current and future cases are 3D printed, unless we have a really successful Kickstarter, which do that, share around with your friends. if we have enough people order a Circle Phone model instead of just a donation, which it will all be appreciated, um, they then do um, different production methods for this instead of 3D printing. Injection molding is interested in getting higher, both higher quality and more sustainably sourced materials, so recyclable. Our first are made with material because we care about our planet. Uh, Same thing with our packaging. We are working on finding the best way to, of course, keep the Circle Phone safe, especially because there might be a maker's edition, which you'll receive in pieces, not put together, but with instructions, and we'll have a video totally walk you through it. But you will get to assemble the phone and learn more about what it, which also, even if you've never built or like interacted with the guts of a phone before, because I certainly have not, and I'm scared to mess it up. But with the Maker's Edition, since you'll put it together, go process that learning. Then, if you need to replace something, it's all right. You've already been into the guts of the phone. It's not, you didn't miss anything. You are empowered to fix your phone if needed. High quality stuff in here. So breaking just because that's not what's gonna happen. Like I've said times, but in case, and after, we want this phone to be everything it can be and as good for the people as possible. Chris cares. So like I said, with a 13 megapixel selfie camera, like really we're going for to serve you, to serve your life, simplify and improve. Check the comments. Oh, absolutely, Peter. Okay. Excuse me, Pete. Yes. So price point. Let me just down real quick, and I will scoot us up to our web. Yes, we have a current price point. It is pretty far. If it needs to shift at all, it would be a shift. And I do want to make sure we clarify and little flashing notification. This price will be the standard price, but the first day of our Kickstarter, phone will be available for less. It will be the only time it is, cheap, quote, that inactive. So I am going to share out the Cyrcle Phone website page. Give me just a moment to do so. Okay, and so, oops, 1 second. Go to our website so that you can get a launch alert for, I'm so sorry. I should just finish what I'm doing before I try and discuss, share. Okay, there we are. So go to our website and scroll down. There we go. And scroll down, as you can see, some lovely photos of the phone. Yes, this is on Seahawks fabric. Go Seahawks. Being a local Seattle business, we love Seattle. We love Issaquah. We love this area. Pacific Northwest, in my opinion, can't be beat. But I am indeed a sports person, despite working in theater. Really, there's a stereotype that theater folks aren't into sports. They call them sports ball, which is true for some. But I love football. I grew up watching football with my dad. So hype on the Seahawks, go 12 man. I'm excited that we have a game today, which feels like a gift to me because it's like the weekend came moving forward. Yes, we can see beautiful phone and this the purple background screen. We have, of course, you can still have that nice color, but we've upgraded to the rainbow filter, and it will be installed on every device. You don't have to find it; it'll be there. So, moving forward, to make sure that you get the Cyrcle Phone 4G LTE with Android 10, scroll just a moment and up for alert. As you can see, the new Cyrcle is to encourage readings through two headphone jacks, sharing the new black. So what do you think of the show Orange is the New Black? Highly recommend. So, like I said, and I've gone through some of the other features of how it encourages and facilitates, makes possible more connection, human connection. Because in my world, and I think generally across the board for people, as technology has just really advanced so fast. I mean, think about it, it's amazing. Just in like our parents' or grandparents' lifetime, how different they are. But so many people, self included, kind of turned in and gotten far more into their technology, and that being the experience and interaction style of with the world, which is fine, but also human connection. We are a social species. So the Cyrcle Phone, powered by Detour, launching soon, and up for a launch alert. Right there is how you make sure that you know when to come in, when to join us, buy the Cyrcle Phone 4G LTE with Android 10 on the first day of our Kickstarter. It will be the least expensive that day and only that day. There will not be another sale like the first day of the Kickstarter for this model of the Cyrcle Phone. Don't miss out. So that is where you go to sign up. Not send you a bunch of texts or messages about other things. This is for the launch alert. That's what you're going to get. And perhaps a couple like updates of how close the launch is getting and when we set the date, etc. So that is how you sign up for the launch alert. I do want to just sure, one moment, let me double check comments while I'm clicking away. Hey Pete, I'm thrilled that you signed up for the launch alert. Amazing. Everybody, join Pete and go and sign up for the launch alert. So I do want to clarify that we won't send you but other messages when you sign up for the launch alert. That's what it's for, period, boom. If you would like to know more and get more updates about our progress and get to know us further, etc., you can, sign up for our newsletter, which is down at the right here. The website sooner than later. It's been shifting on the to-do list. There are, can only do so fast as a person, to just say, the newsletter. But down here, you sign up for our newsletter and different kind of update and whatnot. Also, if you look to the left of here, you can find our social media links. I do suggest you go to Instagram, follow us on Instagram, definitely. That is where I put the most updates and whatnot. So that's the place. Oh, we get it to change. I had to make sure to stay on the website tab. So that's where we have most active updates and engagement. Of course, we are on Facebook. Please follow us there. You can also follow the company Detours socials. However, oh my gosh, Pete, you did that. Yay! Follow Pete's example, everybody. I'm thrilled. So, yes, you can follow the company, but since at the moment we only make the Circle Phone for the moment, um, please share with friends about this product. Help us have a successful Kickstarter. There are other things Tina has in mind. There are other like features and stylizing Circle Phone that we will be doing for version 3. But we do need your help to get there. Share. And Instagram, you get the most updates. You can also follow on and follow the Circle Phone. That's where all updates are going. Really, Detour will have fewer updates and kind of condense. Yes, so woohoo, Instagram. You can also follow us on Facebook. Sorry, Snapchat, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, and I haven't added that yet, TikTok. Come join us on TikTok. We're a really marvelous time getting into that new platform, new version of interaction. So much fun. Let me know if you are one who uses TikTok. I originally did not personally in my own life. I don't actually deck like that much. I keep it pretty simple. So I hadn't been on TikTok. Ooh, I am now, and I will warn you, it can be a bit of a time suck to like scrolling Facebook. I mean, that's how technology goes sometimes. But I personally would rather waste my time on TikTok than Facebook because, waste, suddenly lose an hour or what have you. So funny, such great lighthearted content, well as really informative content that people put out to share, to educate, to give people in on their experience. But I laugh more scrolling through TikTok, and especially some of ours. Yes, I laughed more, especially in a short amount of time. Let's just all of quarantine. That's probably not fully true. It's pretty close. So there is that. Even if you wish to install the TikTok app, I know there's some question about dating or whatever. Again, I'm not a tech person, but if you are concerned about that, understand, to each their own, security is important. We are most all of Fox also, you'll see a little blurb of them on Facebook and Instagram, TV, and Reels. So if you don't want to download TikTok, you will find and still receive our fun content on the other platforms. It's fun. I do want to just real quick play you a little fun one. Cyrcle Phone. Ooh, look at that square. That's so boring. Phone is now, but behind it, the donut. And our friend Jacob, who is helping with talk filming, he was at the park. But so just imagine I'm in the back by the donut sculpture, jumping around, excited with Cyrcle Phone, and we all have a roll-up sign that has some of the features. So continue doing Meet the Cyrcle Phone events and kind of bouncing around a Where's Waldo type style of a excursion. Where do you want me to come? Seattle? Do you want me to West you, and I'll bring close to you. Let me know. But yes, I am trying to make us as easy to see so you can find us, try it out. Real quick to cover, to loop back to Pete's question at the price point. Distracted and did not share the actual number, which we do know Let me pull that up. So I'm just going to share that screen again real quick. Here we go. All right. So the actual number on the side up at the top. Yes, there's phone, applications, team, contact blog. I will be uploading and linking all of our Ask Me Anything, like whatnot. But shop, right there, the magic button. That's drum roll. 750. The Cyrcle Phone, which it definitely say sold out. That's because we have not done manufacturing production for consumers because we're still designing, still prototyping, and improving. So tell us what you want the phone to do. But sold out, ignore that. Come our Kickstarter. After the Kickstarter, when we know how many people want the Cyrcle Phone, thousands of Cyrcle Phones. You get a Cyrcle Phone. You get a Cyrcle Phone. Hopefully, that would be amazing. But at that point, we'll of course produce them, and it won't be sold out. But a LTE with Android 10 fully functional smartphone for $750, which you can also repair if need be. Oh, that's kind of funny. You won't have to spend more down the line to replace it completely. $750. What do the other new phones that are out in the world? Take a look at what those cost. I don't have that kind of. So we aim for the product accessible as possible. That's the pricing. We're trying to keep it as low and competitive as possible because you care about people and really, truly this device, which I think it's probably charged enough. Get rid of the cord. This device, it's going to improve your life. It's going to simplify and improve your lived experience, which sounds very, I don't know, whoa, hoity-toity, I guess. I'm not sure what to describe what that sounds like, but it's true. I genuinely believe this does. Christina, obviously, creator. We believe in this product, and it will improve your life. Also, like the next version, some of the further changes that we want to make and can only make with your help. Oh, it's going to be glorious, but those later. In case you a little late, I do want to share the biggest update on our progress. I don't yet have a printed version, but for the enclosure, yes, the little like whoop at the top is kind of, that's because this case is a final thing. This is third shell to keep our guts safe. But we have already smoothed out the curve and added openings for flash, a secret feature which we will be announcing later. So sign up on YouTube, subscribe, hit that so you make sure you don't miss the big announcement. It will be during a standard Ask Me Anything. So get in the habit of being here. You'll know the information as possible. You'll be the first room where it happens. Anyway, so top curve. I don't remember which side's which. Added an opening, flash, and secret, and feature, and then a speaker opening. Also, as to make the as possible, and the experience of having it be your phone as good as possible. The opening for the speaker for like phone or playing your music, the dance part, close to people. I feel a bit broken. However, I feel necessary because in the U.S. numbers are growing again. These masks, take you could kill somebody else who you don't even. Um, yep, is the this is the world we live in right now. So anyway, this that speak opening for the loud phone speaker will not be on the bottom. So when you set your phone with so many other phones, or it's not on the back, I often lay my and then all the sound gets muffled at the goal, and I'm confident this will be true. But of course, we're doing and do have to scooch things around to make everything in as compact of a device as possible. But that speaker will be on this side, so you just get good sound quality. You don't have to stick your phone in an opera position, tilt it funny where it might, slowly slip and fall. None of that. or a dishpan. I don't know. Let's see. Just in case you have not experience of working foods or something to that effect, like large metal dishpan. My favorite things to do in a back room is spark. I want to pick the music because the store music is lovely, but whatever. You put your phone in one of the dishpans, those big metal pans, and it acts as an amplifier for the sound. But you don't to do anything like that with the Cyrcle Phone 4G LTE Android. Because we're thinking of experience, we're thinking about you, people over product, profit, and the speed on the side. Unless you want to roll around, it could be fun. In which case, well, then you make the bottom, but that's up to you. Let's see. Checking comments. Also, if you have a concern about the phone, see it. Is there something that you find off-putting or not? I'm just going to scoot this a little further back. There we go. Felt a little crowded. And you can see the shirt. Ooh. Anyway, if there's something about the phone that you wish was different for whatever reason and whatever, literally, however, share it. Let us know. We cannot yet have the phone make you invisible, as requested by one of our youngest fans, soon to be customer, when we launch. Sign up for launch alert. Yes, we can't yet make you invisible with the phone, but it can do all kinds of other things, of course, which I've shown off some in past anythings. I can show off more today if there's something specific you wish to see. But we can also add features. So, the phone to do. So if you have something similar to invisible, we also want that. Put it on the list. You never know. You never know where life and time and technology go. So, if we have the big grandest list from you, make the phone as much exactly what you want in your life as possible. So there's that. Excuse me. Checking comments. All right. I think that's kind of everything I wanted to go over today. Thank you for sitting with it. I just looked at the time and it's been longer than I thought. So fantastic. Apologies if I got sort of repetitive. That's who I am as a person sometimes. And, there's a lot of great things about the Cyrcle Phone. So please follow us on whatever social media platform you so choose and prefer. Those are down in the links below. If you are on YouTube, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, and get the notifications. I am doing spontaneous live interviews, such as unboxing videos. I have another unboxing coming up a bit later today. So you want to subscribe or follow today? Do it. Are you watching it? Are you hearing me? Do the thing now. Um, so that you can be in the room where it happens. So, with that said, thank you so much for sharing your time with us. I know that that is a choice you make, and we see it and we appreciate it. We love that you're here, whether it's right now, live, or watching us later. Let me know when you want. I can probably do it. I don't have a normal sleep schedule, so will likely be awake at least some days. So, with all of that said, thank you. Thanks for being here. I hope your week is as possible. Stay safe. Mask, hands down, other things. Stay safe and go Circle Phone. Have a good have a good one, everybody.